welcome to No Look Reviews, where we watch United games so you don't have to. It has been a hot minute.
Yep.
But we are back for the start of the new season. And the first game, Man United won, Man City won in the FA Community Shield.
Yep.
But we lost some penalties, unfortunately. However, I thought it was a good game.
It was a really good game. We created a lot of chances. We were very likely the better team. We created a lot more goal scoring opportunities, a lot of chances that we missed.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno scored a banger, but was disallowed because of offside.
Yes.
Rashford missed like 2 chances. Who else? Mount and AMAD. I don't know whose fault it exactly is a bit for both of them, but AMAD crossed it in the box. Not crossed it, but squared it in the box. A little farther away from Mount, and he wasn't really running for it, so I guess we can blame it on both of them. But Ahmad did really well for the first half.
Yeah.
Dribbled around, created some chances, 1-2s, pretty clean. A lot of positives. I didn't.
For sure.
I didn't. Dalot was one big negative that I don't know if we should mention too much of because he has been one of our most consistent performers at least last season. So let's see how this season goes. I think that covers a lot of the game. Apart from Garnacho also scored.
Oh, yes. Beautiful goal. We'll get to that later. I just want to talk about Ahmad. It's supposed to be a big season for him.
Yep.
I thought he played... I don't think it was his best game. I think he's had better games. But he had some bright moments. He had one shot that was wide off the mark. But other than that, it was a quick 1-2s, like you mentioned. The pass to Mount, I thought it was a bit...
off.
Too ahead of Mount. Could have been better, but again, Mount should also make that run.
Yeah, he didn't go for it. He didn't slide for it. He didn't commit to it too much. That's what I blame him for.
But very surprising, performance, I would say. Yeah. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
Especially given how they played in the preseason. Actually, I'll try back a bit. I didn't watch the Liverpool game. But I heard that we played really well. I heard that we played better than Liverpool that game. We were just unlucky with missing our chances and we weren't clinical enough. So, you know what? Maybe people who watched that game, they expected this. But I didn't. But it was just refreshing to see. I thought, we were defensive. We had solidity. But especially the second half, we actually played, man-to-man with City. Yeah. And it was good to see.
It was good. City played their game. They played their possession game. But again, let's be honest. City did not have all their first-team players. We were missing a couple of them too, but I think in terms of that, City could have probably done a lot better if they had their first team starters. Silva came on, ended the game, and then he scored. Yeah. But again, he was up against Palestri, who was playing right back, surprisingly.
That is a war crime. As much as Ten Hag did well this game, that was terrible.
I don't think it's a war crime. But I do kind of agree with Ake, but I also disagree. I think Palestri does have some abilities that would help him as a wing back, not necessarily a right back like a defensive one that Wan-Bissaka ever played, but maybe more so someone who just plays out wide, runs around, overlaps most of the time, and attacks a lot. For an attacking minded game, he could help us, but for a defensive team, as we may have been a lot of games against the big clubs, not so great. And now, Wan-Bissaka is also leaving the club.
Yeah, that maybe we would not have conceded that goal if Wan-Bissaka was
maybe
here.
if it was there. Yeah, actually, crossing the box, he's not that good. Man marking is really good. Not man marking.
I don't think he would have lost the header to Bernardo Silva
if he was there. That's the thing. From what I've seen, his man marking ability is not exactly great. His one-on-one duels and whatnot, amazing, but man marking and positional awareness, sometimes he's very off. So, could be either or.
Okay, since we're talking about the City goal, let's talk about it. Oscar Bob, who
he played well.
Yeah, he had Martinez on strings. He had Rashford on strings, and then for the goal, again, skip past Dalot, completely skinned Martinez, and then a nice cross in the box for Bernardo Silva. I thought he was their best player. He was the most lively player.
He did win player of the match.
Oh, he did. Okay,
yeah, he got
well deserved for sure.
Yeah.
Oscar Bob played really well. He had one chance where he skied the ball. In the first half.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a really good one.
That was a really good one.
Cut inside.
Played a great pass to McAtee with the post in the first half too. Oscar Bob, I think he saw a couple of his games last season when he came off the bench, but I don't know if Pep's gonna play him. But if he does, it's
they just lost Alvarez. So there is an opening there for like Grealish or someone to come in, and then maybe Oscar Bob gets an opening on the wing. Who knows?
I don't think so, because Pep did say they are looking for a striker.
Yeah, they're looking for like one or two more incoming. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah, but so great goal by City, driven by Oscar Bob. I think it's very promising. If he plays for City more often, I think he's gonna have a great season, because just based off this game, he looks very fast, very agile, skillful, perfect winger.
I think it's like AMAD and Oscar Bob, both of them are in the same boat right now. Like if they have if they get a consistent run of games, they could both very well have the potential to be like world class players at some point. So hopefully they get that. Hopefully they get the run of games. Hopefully we see some good performance coming in from them, because at the end of the day, the youngsters, flourish.
For sure.
Academies.
So moving on to United's goal.
Got Nacho.
That man, he's him.
He is him. He came on. The commentators every time he's on the ball, there's something positive that's going to happen. Very direct, running on. He loses the ball every now and then, which is fine. But then the other times he's getting through, he's putting in a cross. He put in a cross to Rashford.
Should have scored.
That Bruno should have also done earlier and probably would have scored. Actually, no, Rashford missed the chance, so I don't know if he would have scored the other one too. But either way, very positive, very good goal. Running down the flank, cutting inside, looking for that shot on his weak foot, and putting in a great finish.
Yes.
Ederson could not reach that. It was a great shot. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, and I mean, like we say, his weak foot, but even last season,
he
scored a lot of goals from his left foot. Like he probably scored as many from his left than he did with his right last season. So. Like him off the right wing with AMAD, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm not gonna lie.
But Rashford, I don't know what's gonna happen. I want him to have a good season. Everyone does, but
I thought his game wasn't the worst.
He pressed a bit more than he usually does.
Yeah, he looked
still not up to
But he should have scored that chance. I think like that was easy. They showed Root's face after, and that guy would have scored for sure.
100%. He's scoring any opportunity.
He scores 11 out of 10 times, and that's why.
So. And then, I mean, Rashford not a striker anymore, but like we expect him to score goals because that's what he's done for us in the past.
For sure.
He's never been that creative winger. He's more of that goal scoring winger, like inside forward. So let's see. Hopefully he has a good season. Hopefully this shows him where he's lacking, what's going on, and Root probably helps him a lot. And gets him where we need him to be.
All right, so let's move on to our 2 awards.
Yeah.
So you want to start with the Clown of the Week?
Ooh, yeah. So I mean, which one was mine? I think I gave it to.
So first one was mine.
Yeah. So you can.
I'll start off. Yeah. So he's the guy who we named the Clown of the Season award after last season. We did. Out of the Wilderness this season, surprisingly. I don't know if PSG is going to sign him or not, but for this game, it is Jadon Sancho.
Sancho Las Chanter.
Sancho.
Whoever gets that reference, but
But I honestly came on. He didn't really do much, and then
he didn't get a chance really. He got like 1 or 2 chances. So
he came on right after the goal. So if Bernardo can come and have an impact, I don't know. I thought that's the thing. Like I never see Sancho come on and do anything. Throughout his United career. So it's one of those games again. I don't know if he's gonna stay. If he does, then I don't think the left wing is looking good because him and Rashford, none of them are in form.
I mean, Garnacho can play on the left, so that. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know who Garnacho prefers. Yeah. Obviously, he was a left winger, transitioned to the right because we don't have anyone there, and he's played really well then. So, again, we have a lot of attackers, enough for us to be covered for the season, but not. We can't say all of them are world class. Sancho did have a really good preseason, as he did last year, but you know what happened after that. So let's see what happens if he gets sold, if he stays, if he performs. I don't think he's gonna leave. The wages are too high. I don't know who's gonna pay for them, and there haven't been a lot of rumors coming out for a while. So and then for me, Clown of the Week, I actually wrote down Dalot because he had a really weird performance.
I think he had a nightmare. I'm just gonna
compared to his normal performances. Yes, it was a nightmare, but essentially his positioning, his movement, on and off the ball, those things were fine, which is normally are, and his work rate was really good as well. but his end product, his passing, I don't know. I remember so many times where he misplaced a pass, putting us in a dangerous situation. So many times where he lost the ball. So many times where he couldn't defend for his life. But again, you're coming against Doku and Oscar Bob, both of them who had really good games.
I mean, you know who had a good game against Doku in the FA Cup final?
Well, that person is now very likely gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he is gone.
He's gone.
We got the Here We Go, so we pretty much...
Yeah, he's gone.
No, it's Aaron Wan-Bissaka if you don't know, but yeah. We're going to miss him. He was a really good defensive player, and he was good on the ball, decent on the ball.
Yeah.
His passing and crossing was obviously not amazing, but he was very composed. Clumsy as hell. He looked clumsy as hell, but he was composed.
Yeah, but he was very composed.
He always pulled something off. But yeah. Apart from Dalot, the one other person that I want to mention was Mason Mount, as usual. I do not like him. I don't know why he played. I don't know what he was doing the whole game. He didn't do jack shit. He helped us press, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, if he had a striker, he's not playing.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Xerxes, I think Xerxes should have been given a couple minutes. I don't know why.
But he hasn't played a single minute.
Yeah, he didn't. I thought he should have been given.
I know, but I don't think he's gonna throw him on. That's the thing, right?
Just throw him on for the last 10 minutes. Why not? That's what you did for Sancho. Maybe he would have taken a better penalty. So
that's true.
Fuck Sancho.
He would have taken a better penalty.
Yeah, and poor Evans also missed. I'm not gonna blame him at all. He's one of the best players in our squad.
Yep, at 36 years old.
And not even making half the money that most of these players are fucking making. So, good on him. Respect him. He's a club legend. He always will be.
Let's hope he doesn't play this season because now we have
De Ligt, Martinez, and Lendioro, and Maguire.
Yeah.
So those four.
Lindelof's still in the squad.
Fuck him.
I know, but
the thing is, Lindelof could be a surprise. He could come in and actually play a decent game because he has done that before, but he's not very consistent. So you never know what happens with them. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a big season for Mod. I think we should, in that kind of light, we should probably say who's gonna be the biggest name coming out of the season. Last year was Mainu.
Okay, before we get there, just last thing from the game. A huge shout out to the man who changed my life in 22-23.
Oh yeah,
Casemiro. What a performance! I love it. I love it.
Casemiro.
He heard the Saudi rumors and he was like, "Nah, bro, I gotta lock it in."
He felt the insult.
Yeah.
He felt the insult.
Yeah, he felt the insult.
He
took it personally.
Yeah, he took it very personally. He played a really decent, really good second half.
Yeah, great.
First half was kind of clumsy here and there, like getting a touch on and off.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't blame him too much. He's still old as fuck. Coming off of his last year's performances, he's done a lot better. Even in the preseason, he was clumsy as hell.
Yeah, he was.
And so, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
He just locked in, man. He just locked in. That's it.
And hopefully he can lock in for the rest of the season because we do not have a CDM.
Yep, that's true.
And it doesn't look like we're getting Ugarte or the bald guy staying. Amrabat.
Oh, Amrabat left. Maybe Yusuf Fofana comes in, but
again, those are all rumors, and I don't think there's any
there's no concrete.
Concrete.
Yeah.
Things going on.
Sure.
No Fabrizio on that. So let's see. But yeah.
So sorry. Back to your question: who's gonna have the biggest season for United? You said Ahmad.
I think it's Ahmad.
Oh, you think it's Ahmad? Okay.
I think it's Ahmad.
For me, I think I'm gonna give it to Garnacho.
Garnacho?
He just, I don't know.
But
from starting Copa America, there's just something that looks different.
But he didn't play the Copa America too much.
Whenever he did play, he got a standing ovation when he went off the pitch. And then came on today. I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it.
No, don't jinx it.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Oh no. You know when Ronaldo had his first I'm him season.
Fuck.
You know when we won our first Premier League after 3 years. I'm not saying we're going to win the Premier League because we're really off.
No, we're not. That's
but I think it's his season.
Garnacho's definitely gonna have a good season.
Yes.
But he's already had a breakthrough season. I think it's gonna be at least 20 or 30 goals.
Yep. I think it's 30 GAs. 30 GAs for Garnacho.
He commented that on Ahmad's picture, but I think it's gonna be him who does it, and Ahmad will be close up there. I think.
Yeah, I think Ahmad, if he gets around 15, I think that's a good season because it's gonna be his first full.
Yeah.
In the United shirt, so
I think realistically, 20 he can reach 20 goal assists for a season, But who I really want to see getting those 30 goals and assists, Højlund. 30 goals for Højlund this season will be game changing. Even for Xerxes to get like 20, 25, game changing.
I know. I mean, but if you had all those numbers, we'd win everything. Like we win the entire
And Rashford.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I'm just gonna be I don't think Rashford's gonna hit. I don't think he's hitting more than 15.
Yeah, realistically, I was gonna say 15.
I don't think AMAD's gonna hit more than 15. And I don't think
more likely to hit more than 15, but I think
I think Højlund hits 20 goals and assists, and Xerxes will probably be around 10.
Ooh, that's low.
I think like he said, he's a false striker.
False. That's gonna bite him in the ass.
I know he brought it upon himself.
That's gonna bite him in the ass because Højlund got so much shit.
Yeah.
After not scoring for 8 or 9 games in a row or something, and then
he still ended with 16 goals.
Yeah,
this season.
He still had a great season.
Yeah.
I think Højlund can do like 25 this season. If he gets 30, great, crazy good season.
Yeah.
If Xerxes hits 20, that'll be really good.
Yeah, it would be.
And then we know Bruno's probably gonna hit 25 to 30 as usual. Yeah. Hopefully more. Looking at the game today, he did really well. He could have scored twice or had like an extra assist and whatnot.
Creates chances too all the time.
Yeah.
Like the one McTominay missed.
Yeah.
Oh. Beautiful.
The header down to McTominay from Rashford, and then McTominay is completely missing the ball.
Yeah, I think honestly, if you took our chances, and if City took all their chances, we would still be winning. So
we had way more big chances.
It's just we weren't clinical enough, but it's okay. A lot of people played their first games today, so.
McTominay, I didn't even think he wasn't even the preseason, right? He just came back from vacation.
He played. I think he played a bit.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, he played a bit.
Yeah, because most of these players just came back.
Yeah.
Like Bruno just came back. Mainu just came back.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't see too much of Mainu during the game. Mm-hmm. But again, without him in the team, we would have not done what we've done. So
for sure.
And he needs to slowly come back because he just came back full fitness and whatnot. So full tempo. Yeah. But yeah. That was that, I think, for the game.
Yeah. And then on to Fulham on Friday. I'm excited about it. I wasn't when I was watching the preseason game, but today gives me a lot of confidence. We're getting our players back slowly, but you can see that we have patterns of play that we didn't have last season.
Yep. There's some kind of planning going on.
Yeah,
in the
some
back.
planning going on.
Yeah.
But with Delit, Mazraoui, Xerxes. Hopefully they'll feature. Euro, unfortunately.
He's gonna be out for 3 months.
Yeah, but for these three, I hope they feature soon. We definitely need some cover at left back. Yeah. So I think Dalu's gonna move to left back.
Man, you mentioning left back, fucking Luke Shaw plays the European Championships, plays the final, plays everything, and then just comes back injured or something.
No, I think he's just recovering. I think that's it. I think he's just unfit right now.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get Luke Shaw. I don't get what's happening with him, but. Hopefully things end up better than they are.
That's true.
So, yeah.
All right, so predictions for Fulham.
Oof. I think we win it. We have to win it. The way we played today, I think we have a really good chance of winning the game.
I'm not sure. Is it home or away?
I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't put it on our screen. That's our
bad. We didn't plan this video too well after the game, so.
You can see we're still vacay mode. So.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I think we win 2-1.
I'll go for a 1-0.
Win or loss?
1-0 win. 1-0 win.
Okay, slow and steady start.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all we can really hope for, and pick it up from there. So, I think once the Fulham game's done, we'll do in the next video. We'll do the next run of games and predict all of them, and see how we go. Because I mean, this will give us a good idea.
And I think we have some big games in the beginning of the season too. So.
I think we play Liverpool
really early. Liverpool's really early.
Looking at the preseason, we did really bad against Liverpool. Losing 3-0.
But I heard we played better than them.
That's
a
different
just didn't
thing.
take chances. So
and we saw this game too. We're not taking our chances. Something's gonna happen. That's why I guess Saruda's here.
Yeah.
Maybe Silroy bringing some finesse into our squad helps them figure out how to score that. Let's see. But yeah.
Yeah. All in all, good game. Good start to the season. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Much better. I think it's gonna be much better than last season. I don't think we're gonna finish 7th. Finish 7th, right? Yeah, finish 7th.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully we can.
Top 4.
Yeah, hopefully we can get top 4 if
top 4.
Everything goes to plan.
Amazing.
Yeah, because Chelsea's still kind of wonky. Liverpool, you don't know.
Chelsea has a lot of raw, unfinished, just potential.
Yeah.
They just have players that can be very good, but they haven't been managed or been playing. No consistent run of games. Like just a weird squad. I don't know what's gonna happen. The Chelsea's gonna be one team I'm excited to see, and one of the panels is gone. But yeah.
But I mean, like Spurs is Spurs.
Spurs. Arsenal is Arsenal.
Arsenal is. I mean, like they'll probably still be second.
Yeah. Who wins that league is the bigger question. Because 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
It's 5 in a row.
Fuck me.
I don't even think it's like. I don't think it's a surprise. Like, there's just no one that can match them.
Arne Slot coming in with the title. Oof.
Arne Slot's not good.
Arteta finally doing it for Arsenal.
Yeah, I think that's the likeliest
most likely
alternative.
Yeah.
But again, I would say I'll give them like a 20% chance.
Yeah. Arsenal doesn't have any signings this year, does it? Do they? I don't think they made any signings.
No, they did. Califor.
Califor. Yeah, that one. That's it.
But I mean, they have a good squad.
But they don't really have a striker.
Do they need one? But Trossard coming in form. Martinelli's coming in form again.
Yeah, but they're also not strikers. They're also
Trossard
not gonna.
Play. Trossard
he can play a false striker.
Trossard's a false striker.
He can play false striker. Gabriel Jesus is a false striker.
Oh yes.
Havertz is a false striker.
Havertz is a false
If
striker.
Havertz is in form and he actually ends up being the striker they need, maybe that's what Arteta's planning.
Because he does back him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so.
And then Odegaard, being Odegaard, can run the games. Saka. They have a good squad, so I can't complain, but you know what? I thought they would maybe sign a striker or something, but...
I mean, Ivan Toney's still in the market, so...
Yeah, but he's not going anywhere. I don't think anyone wants him.
Actually, yeah, he did banter Arsenal. I remember that. Yeah. All around.
He has a lot of weird things going on. I don't know why. And like a 50 million price tag. It's not too bad for him.
It's not too bad for him.
But
I mean,
for someone who scores
Spurs got
goals,
Solanke.
Yeah, Spurs just got Solanke, I was going to say.
Yeah,
it's going to be an exciting one because Solanke's had a really good season. He really good couple of seasons.
Yeah, a couple of seasons, I would say.
And now being a part of a team that actually attacks more often than defends, maybe it might be the new Kane that they needed without the curse.
Okay.
No, it's not that level, no way. But yeah.
But yeah, no, that was us. I know we rambled for a bit, more than we should have, but
probably.
Yeah, it's our first video back after a while. So yeah, we'll take practice. We'll probably make it more concise going forward, but so we'll see you again on Friday.
Yeah. Peace.